Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are good with your families. Well, today's topic is worksheets for the kids of age between 3.5 to 4.5 because this age group can understand these kind of worksheets very easily. And if you have started teaching your kids phonics, some sounds or some 2-letter, 3-letter word, then these kind of worksheets are very useful for you. Not all the worksheets are like phonics related, but yes, some of them are. And if you have not yet started teaching your kids phonics, sounds and reading part, then I think you should get connected with my channel by subscribing it, because in my future videos I will be uploading some videos of how to teach your kids phonic in a fun way and some easy tips and tricks you can use for teaching them. Well, without any delay, we will start our video, but let's see what Yonith is doing right now. What are you doing, Kishu? So right now he's doing some writing part. I have already given him some worksheets. He's finished with that. And now writing some 3-letter words, good for the writing practice as well as he can read these words as well. Yonith, can you read what you have written?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Job.
Job. Well done. Now let's get started with the first worksheet, that is circle the correct initial sound, in which we'll just draw a picture and write 2 alphabets here and there of the picture, and the child has to recognize that what is this picture and what is its right initial sound or initial alphabet. For example, if we talk about this is a tree, and tree starts from T. So the child will circle the T here, not U. In the same way, if this is a butterfly, the butterfly starts from B, and he will circle the B there, not T here. In the same way, the child has to recognize that which is the right initial sound or alphabet of the particular picture. And if you have any other picture in your mind, you can draw, but I think this is enough for one worksheet. This worksheet is good for the phonics one because the child recognizes the sounds and the sounds and the alphabet, and which is the right sound for that right particular picture. So this is all about phonics. It's a nice one for a phonics sound. So our next worksheet is write V for vegetables and F for fruits. Like we have to draw a number of fruits and vegetables here, and the child has to differentiate that which is the fruit and which is the vegetables, and according to that he has to write V and F. It is not only about fruits and vegetables. The tricky part is again the same, that he has to write a V for vegetables and F for fruits, means F and W. Again, the phonic part is also included in this worksheet, and which is good for this age group 3 to 5, and I think this is a nice one for them. So next one is circle how many flowers. Here we have to draw a number of flowers, giving choices of 3 to the child, and child has to count the flowers and circle the right one. The tricky part of this is that in this small place I've drawn a number of flowers, which can be a little bit confusing for the child, so he has to give a good concentration power and strongly to count these flowers. So this is a maths or counting activity, plus I can say that this is important for child's concentration, that how he counts the flowers and circle the right one. So our next one is write the number of the sides of the following shapes. Here we have to draw a number of shapes here, and ask the child to count the number of sides each shape is having. This is not only about the counting activity or worksheet, but also with this worksheet child can be much known about that how many sides are there in a particular shape. Like if we talk about rhombus, square and rectangle, they're having 4 sides, and pentagon 5, triangle 3. In this type, like in these kind of worksheets, and there are 2 types of learning, not only counting but also about the shapes and which shape is having how many sides. So this is a good activity again. So our next one is color 2 objects that starts with the same letters. Like we will write a number of alphabets here and draw some pictures accordingly, and the child has to recognize that which alphabet stands for which object. Like A stands for apple, A stands for arrow, but A doesn't stand for the ball. So the child will color only the apple and the arrow. In the same way, B stands for ball, B stands for bat, but not for the sun. So the child will color only ball and the bat, not the sun. In the same way, he will do for the rest of the alphabets. I have done till G, but if you want, you can do till Z, and there are so many objects you can draw for that. I thought this is enough for one worksheet. Maybe I will include more alphabets in my other worksheets. And yes, this is a little bit related to phonics also, because it is all about the phonics sounds like apple and arrow. So ball is not a sound of A. In this way, a little bit learning of phonics too. So our next one is recognize the picture and write its initial letter. This is also related to phonics and our previous worksheets. Here we have to draw a number of pictures here, and the child has to see that what is this picture, what is its name, and what is its initial letter, initial alphabet, and he has to write that initial alphabet or the letter. So this is also related to phonics. Child can know that which letter, which word starts from which alphabet and what is its phonics sounds with. So this is also a good worksheet for the people who are teaching their kids phonics and the reading part. So our next one is write L for living things and N for non-living things. Basically, this worksheet is all about giving the knowledge to the kids about living things and non-living things. If we talk about the living, non-living things to the kids directly, they will not understand, but by giving them a number of examples, we can teach them about living and non-living things. So accordingly, I have drawn a number of objects here. You can draw more if you want, and you can ask your child one by one that which is the living and which is non-living thing. And right now we are just learning how to write without dots. So all these worksheets Ronit is doing very nicely without any dots. Somewhere in between he gets stuck, then yes, of course I help him, but yes, these all worksheets he is learning how to write without dots, so don't go on the writing, he's just learning it. So our next one is circle the healthy foods. So if you want to give knowledge to your kids about healthy and non-healthy food, if you want to make and understand the difference between the healthy and non-healthy food, then this type of worksheets are very good. Because for the fuzzy eaters, they focus more on the pizzas and the bread and the cake and these kind of things, but to give them a nice differentiation between the healthy and non-healthy food, this is a good worksheet where you can draw a number of food items. Some are healthy, some are non-healthy, and ask them to circle the healthy ones which is good for them, and you can also explain side by side that how they are healthy. So this is again a good worksheet. See, the worksheets which I am including here are not all about just learning some facts or doing some counting or alphabets, but also they include the daily or day-to-day life things or the general knowledge which a child should have. So our next one is color long picture with red and short picture with green. This worksheet is again about learning the opposites. Like you can draw randomly any type of some long and the short things, and the child has to color accordingly. If you are giving some 2 colors, they can color 2. If you are giving the, like, you can also do this thing, like you can make 3. If I'm for example, if I'm taking about this picture, I've drawn pencil here, you can draw the longest, then the middle, and then the shortest one. Then you can write here to color the picture, the longest one in red, the middle one in green, and the shortest one in pink or any other color, whatever you like. So in this way you can teach them about the long and the short one and the opposites too. So next one is name of the days, where I've written all the name of the days and Yonit has just copied them because, as I told you, he is learning how to write without dots. So yes, he's trying, and I think he's doing a fabulous job by writing without dots. Yes, he's getting stuck up somewhere, and in that part I'm helping him out, but yes, he's doing a good job by writing all this without any help of dots. So if you want to teach your kids writing, these kind of worksheets are very helpful, because with this they are not only writing but also learning the spelling of the words. And in this type of worksheets you can include name of the days, name of the months, number names, etc. And not only these, but I have a number of worksheets like this. So what you're waiting for? Get connected with this channel by subscribing it now, so you should not miss any of the videos in future, which will be useful for you and your kids. And of course, if you are not following me on Instagram, you are missing so much of stuff, because there are so many things which I'm not posting here on YouTube and I'm sharing there on Instagram. So follow me there as well if you want to know more about me and my kids. So let's go with our next worksheet, is match the opposite. Here I have drawn a number of pictures here and the opposites of them are here, and the child has to just match the opposite, like this is the ice cream and the opposite of ice cream is this hot tea. If this is a glass full, then this is an empty glass, so he has to match this one. This is smiling face, sad face, and accordingly all the opposites. And also I have these worksheets as PDF with me. If you want, you can make these by your own, and if not, then you can leave your email ID in my comment section. I'll mail you these worksheets in PDF format. So this is our last worksheet, help the goat in finding the plant. This is a kind of maze, you can say, where the child has to find out the way to go to this plant. I mean, this is a fun kind of activity or worksheet which your kids will love to do it, and also a brain boosting one, which is like a good exercise for their brain as well. So try these type of worksheet also. In my past videos also you have seen that I do include these kind of worksheets in my videos and all, because I think these kind of worksheets kids love it more. It is a kind of game for them. So yeah, these all worksheets I've included are good ones. They are brain boosting for the kids. Do try them with your kids as well. If you like these worksheets and this video, then please give this video lots of love by clicking the thumbs up button. And yeah, that's all for today. See you in my next video. Bye for now.